Hey everyone, how's it going? MotoLabDirtBikes.com here. I'm doing a little update on the 2022 Yamaha WR 450F, and just want to go over a couple of our favorite things, some things that I've really enjoyed about this motorcycle since we put in about 15 to 17 hours. I gotta pull up the power tuning app, which brings me to a point. I think that this motorcycle and Yamaha in general really hit the nail on the head with allowing their customers to tune the ECU. If you guys haven't seen Yamaha power tuning app, go on YouTube, do a little search for that. It is absolutely incredible. I think KTM is missing a huge mark by not allowing their customers to tune via OEM software. So big kudos to Yamaha on that. Another one of our favorites, are the suspension. The suspension stock, in my personal opinion, does not let you nearly enough small bump compliance, especially over the chatter or the consecutive hits. It's more of a moto style setup, I would say. I mean, it comes. It just depends, right? I'm not exactly a big guy. You're around 170 pounds, so for me, it's gonna be a lot more aggressive feeling than if you were, a guy who is 240 plus another 25 pounds of gear, and you probably feel like a slush box, So keep that in mind. But hey, it's got Kyb suspension stock, which, for some people that's not going to be a positive right out of the box, right? Because it is a competition fork. Any twin chamber style suspension was kind of born out of the necessity for people racing, and a typical open chamber with successive hits where the fluid inside will beer foam and cavitate, so you'll have foam inside the fork. So anyway, that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But all right, on to another favorite of this on our motorcycle is the cockpit. So the cockpit on this motorcycle is absolutely fantastic. I believe it puts the rider at a lower center of gravity, along with the fuel tank, which is all located all the way down in, where a traditional bike would have the airbox. Your airbox is up here. Intake manifold with a reverse motor. It's really cool, and they have the motor canted forward to have all that rotating mass down and towards the center. And it is absolutely phenomenal. This thing is really cool. It really allows you to grip the motorcycle better than any other one I've ridden actually in quite some time. So I don't know if you could see that there, just between the frame where it comes up into the shroud. You could really hug that thing, and it allows you to better grip the bike. So that's really nice. And you wouldn't believe how well this thing turns. This thing turns absolutely incredible. The one thing I've noticed switching back and forth to the KTM platforms is this allows you to sit more down, cradled in the bike, rather than the KTM it feels like it's kind of stink bug, like your ass is high up in the air, and you're just kind of hovering over the motorcycle. So the frame and motor, the chassis and the motor are just absolutely incredible. Really good, and that, once again, that power tuning app allows you the ability to customize the power. You can make this thing as mild, as wild, or as wild as you want to. Of course, it's a woods bike with a wide ratio transmission, so making it 450 SX style power is just ridiculous because it's unusable. So kept the stock muffler in there, keep the noise down, keep those riding areas open. There's no reason. Maybe eventually I might upgrade in the future, make sure it has a spark arrestor insert and a lower decibel output. All the running gear's been holding up super good. Like I said, I got about 20 hours under some races on there. Pad's still nice and thick and fresh. Chain sprocket's holding up super good. A couple renditions of revalve on the front forks and the rear shock, and just being absolutely picky and wanting that baby to just soak up all that chop and all those bumps. I like it caddy smooth. So yeah, I was trying to think what else here that we got to kind of update you guys on. Just some guards, some bib mooses front and rear, and just enjoying it. So there you go. We're gonna hang on to this thing and just use it as an all-around, just fun machine. We'll do some medium enduro, right, hard enduro, rip some single track on it, and we're going to race some national enduros on it. We're gonna do some dual sport events. Check out usdualsports.com for all the listing on these dual sport events, and they are really a lot of fun. Bike has to be street legal on them, but 100+ miles a day. For ones such as like the Renfrew Valley, Kentucky one, you're talking about super technical in some spots, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So great people, always meet some really cool people hanging out. So there you go. There's the update for now, and we'll keep you posted on any changes or any thoughts or things coming down the road. So hope everyone's doing good, and see you out on the trail.